So, most sirens think they're opera singers. So, what do we mean here? So, what is a siren, first of all? That is a seduction where you draw people to their destruction. And in the narcissist vision, or motivational matrix, we should say, um, destruction is just as attractive to them as constructiveness, right? So their whole because of the lack of empathy, the reduced empathy, because there's such a hyper focus on power and control. It doesn't matter if that power and control is positive or negative, right? So whether they are so addicted to you on the positive side, quote unquote positive, or just destroyed by you on the negative side. From a importance standpoint and from a power standpoint, you're feeding that distorted motivational matrix, and this is probably a lot of times people aren't even aware of it. I would say like 80% of narcissists are not aware that they're just attracted to chaos and misery and creating that for other people, but also for themselves because that it's unnatural to want to create chaos and suffering in other people's lives. But if your motivational matrix is hyper distorted to power and importance, then it still feels quote unquote good, and your other emotional base needs like human connection are dampened down and distorted, all in service to that distortion of importance and control, the certainty of control, and and this is especially so. They think they are opera singers in their mind, and this speaks to like uh probably generally a feminine expression of narcissism, and it speaks to like the mid-range narcissist, right? So the top level narcissist is already aware of what they're doing. Maybe 20% of the people, they just don't care. The bottom 80% don't know what they are, don't know what they're doing, don't understand why they're behaving the way they are. And this would be the type. This is from H.G. Tudor's classification, the mid-range type A uh, narcissist expression. They need a vision of themselves as being good, and so yeah, they're saying, I'm singing this beautiful music. I don't know why everybody around me getting wrecked, and and their drive is to create this pull, but also create the destruction, and to feed off that destruction as well. Um, and yet they won't recognize it. They just say, "Well, I feel bad or I feel better, but they shouldn't be wrecking themselves." Um, Such a fascinating dynamic in human psychology. I say it's probably 10 to 20% of the population um, is stuck in this developmental rut. I don't know if I'd even call it a psychosis, like a mental disease. It's probably a mental distortion, would be more accurate, a motivational distortion that just gained a significant amount of momentum to the point where, beyond 9 to 12. I think the pattern gets established around then, and it just kind of snowballs to the point where, I mean, most narcissists don't care to get treatment or don't think they need treatment. And so it's really on to the people that are in their circles to be able to protect themselves from this type of behavior. Um, and we just need to bring more awareness to the pattern, really. If there was awareness, there would be some level of psychological inoculation. Like if there was early childhood or education, young adult education about the patterns of narcissism, all the different spectrums, there is a possibility to weaken those traits. So, but at the moment, it's really a function of being aware of this type of behavior and avoiding it. So, that's what I got. Thanks for watching.